All right, Elliot Offen is the other player in this.
Let's see how this goes.
Elliot, things are not going... I'm glad Elliot's part of the pool, and everything's been straightened out. And, Elliot, things not going well for you last week. You had another lawsuit.
By the way, good morning, Robin. And I spoke to Mr. Fratto, John Fratto, my financial consultant, about the situation of last week. And Mr. Fratto advised me to just to kind of pour sugar all over you motherfuckers, and so I'm gonna just do that, and I just want to tell you how my word is my bond, and I just wish I can get a $100,000 line of credit. I mean, I've been doing exporting for a long time to Barbados, Trinidad, St. Croix, and St. Thomas.
Elliot, what is this?
Elliot, all I just need is a handshake. Handshake will do. If you send me a couple of 4 to 5 foot truckloads of goods, of luggage, 32 size luggage set, 5-piece sets, I'd really appreciate it. Right now, I'm going to get me a nice slice of watermelon.
Elliot, what is this character you're doing?
Greens and some black-eyed peas, and get me a Hershey bar.
Elliot, this is a character from Tennessee Williams, I think you're doing.
No, what I'm doing is when I did Howard, Robin, when I did the bunko, the bust out, right? I was in my best voice like I am now when I decoyed and diluted everybody into selling me $30 million worth of pedestrian products, right?
When you were a criminal, this is the voice you used.
This is one of them, right? And when I, by the way, when I duped all you guys and diluted and decoyed everybody to think that I was a nice little girl, and I came on to the show back in July of 2000. Here we go. Hi, Howard, you're so sweet. I love you folks so much. I can't thank you enough for having me on the show, and I want you all to have blessings and good and thanks, and I really...
Well, Elliot, you are the master of voices, but...
This is such an honor, and by the way, here's the real fucking gangster, right?
There we go.
The real fucking metamorphosis, the transformation, the Jekyll and Hyde, the metamorphosis, the scary motherfucker like Mr. Fratto said I am.
Would you say that you are schizophrenic in the sense that you have different characters that live inside of you?
It has nothing to do with schizophrenia, right, Howard?
It's just
It has to do with being talented and a fucking genius, right? The master of psychological manipulation. And by the way, Howard, yes, thanks for asking that, because, again, I can't get too excited with you or with Robin, because Mr. Fratto said pour sugar all over you motherfuckers. So I want to be in my best behavior to you. And by the way, Robin, I saw a picture of your boat from the funny store. Arnold Martin, and you look so nice and you look so pretty. I hope someday we can get an invitation onto your beautiful boat.
Well, just keep pouring the sugar.
Keep pouring that sugar on. You're winning her over.
Well, one person I'm not going to ever pour any sugar on. I'm going to do what Mr. Fratto, my financial advisor, told me to do. But one person I'm never going to do that with is that fucking diabetic Delabate. I want him to bring his diabetic hepatitis and meningitis ass down to me so I can put him in a fucking mortuary, right?
Well, Elliot...
put him in a fucking coffin.
Elliot, you'll like today's show. You'll like today's...
Then I'm going to put Delabate in a fucking casket and I'm going to piss on his fucking grave.
Well,
right? I'm going to piss on his fucking grave.
Well, you're going to like today's show. There's a roast of Gary.
Yeah, well, you see, you're doing a roast, like a verbal roast, but I'll fucking amputate his fucking feet and leave him to die on 8th Avenue in the toughest block in the country where I grew up on. I'll leave him to fucking die on 8th Avenue.
Why are you against...
I'm talking to you.
Why are you against Gary so much? He seems like such a...
you know what Gary did to me, right?
He doesn't communicate with you.
Well, not only that, Howard, what he did, and Robin, what he did... He gave me bad faith information, bad will information. He told me that I can have really a nice plug, and I was all juiced up for that. And then he tried to, take my plug away and limit me to 30 seconds last week. That was terrible of him.
All right, let's go to your plug, by the way. Let's get it into some reasonable fashion and get Elliot's plug in, and then hear his football.
Can I apologize to Elliot? Elliot, I'm sorry if things went wrong between us.
Well, Gary.
Oh, look at that. That's so nice.
That's nice. But listen to me, Gary. I want you to hear me carefully. If I ever fucking see you anywhere, right, I just fucking go off on you like I went off on Joseph Clausen, right? I break you the fuck up, right? I fucking leave you fucking bleeding. Now, wait a minute. If you fucking think I'm bluffing, right, you come down to the fucking Funny Store where I work, right, my place of business where I have a part ownership, or you come down to the McGraw-Hill building, right? You meet me on the fucking street. I'll leave you to die. I'll go back to jail for you, right? I'll go back to the fucking joint, to the fucking tank for you, right? Okay.
All right, let's get on to your...
How about the plug?
Elliot,
give us your plug, and...
I'm really sorry, and go fuck yourself.
Oh!
Why don't you tell me that at the Funny Store, come down into the street? You know what they'll be doing? You know what they'll fucking be doing? They'll be saying, Kaddish for your goof. That's Jewish gangster talk. They'll be saying a prayer for your dead body. They'll be saying, Kaddish for your goof. They'll be eulogizing your epitaph.
Elliot, I'm sure...
Eulogizing your epitaph.
Elliot, I'm sure if you kill Gary, you'll be out of the football pool. You don't want to jeopardize your $25,000, so... All right, let's get to your plug.
Howard, that's great.
Let's go to your plug, Elliot. What do you have?
That's great, Howard.
All right, let's go to your plug.
That's great.
Let's go to your plug.
Okay, let me get my plug.
Come on, little girl.
Let me get my plug.
A sweet little girl.
Sweet.
What a sweet little girl.
Howard, you extreme. You keep me in stitches all the time.
Be a good girl and do your plug.
Okay, I'm getting it. I have to
All right.
plug. And you gave me 45 seconds, right?
Go ahead.
I'm going to do it in 40 seconds.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're a gentleman.
And a gentle girl, too. Okay, the plug is go to gangstertalk.biz, B-I-Z. Gangstertalk.biz, B-I-Z. Or you can call the Funny Store, 212-957-1688. 212-957-1688.
And what do you get there, Elliot?
And
yes.
we're selling the phone call again.
Oh.
Yeah, I will, in my gangster style, I will degrade and defile and dehumanize everyone on a 3-minute phone call. Oh. And this time, we're dealing with all reputable people. So the bottom line of the plug is, just as sure as a cunt has 2 ovaries, and just as sure as the human body has 206 bones, and just as sure as I'm alive and breathing, this time everybody gets their product. Everybody gets their product as sure as I'm alive and breathing this time. Go to gangstertalk.biz, B-I-Z. Okay.
All right, let's get to your pick now, Elliot. What do you have for us this week? Come on, let's hear a winner.
What's my record first, please?
2-5.
You're in last place.
You and Artie are tied for last.
Oh, my God.
You could turn it around. Go ahead.
Do I still have a chance to
There's
win?
still time.
Yes, you still have a chance to win.
But you need this week.
Okay, so I'm going to do the best pick that I can possibly do. Being my quarterback got hurt last week, and I was very upset and everything. I'm gonna pick this week. I'm gonna pick against the Seattle Seahawks. I want to pick the Kansas City Chiefs. Can I talk to my friend Artie to find out what the spread is? Hi,
What
Artie.
is the spread? Kansas City Chiefs.
Hello, how are you?
Artie, I'm just great as always. And by the way, thanks for being one of my loyal
sexy little. What is a little sexy little vixen, Elliot?
Hey, no, I love Elliot.
He's winning everyone over.
Elliot's a very talented guy.
Yes. Kansas City Chiefs. What's the spread quickly?
And by the way, coming from Artie, who's an entertainer, a professional entertainer, and for him to say all of my talent. Thank you, Artie.
Oh, you're welcome.
The voices are incredible.
Yes, and the Chiefs are giving 6 to the Seahawks.
Yes.
So in other words, in mob talk, in underworld mobster talk, that means laying 6.
Absolutely,
right?
laying
That's right.
6. Absolutely.
All right, good luck, Elliot.
Okay, and the final, can I just say one final thing, Howard?
Yes.
Because I only spoke about the phone call. If everybody would please just go to gangstertalk.biz, they'll find out how to buy my video, too. And, of course, Mr. Fratto said that it's very disturbing. And coming from Mr. Fratto and from everybody knows who he is and his family is, and if you don't know who he is, just go to MidwestMafia.com and you can find out who he is and how he came about to say that my video is very, very disturbing.
Well, very good. And, Elliot, we look forward to seeing how you do on Monday. Thank you.
And thank you. And, Gary, I hope you die in your sleep tonight.
All right, Elliot Offen, everyone.